Hey guys, welcome back. Dreamreaver23 here, and on today's episode I'm going to be doing it a little bit differently, and in the fact that I'm going to be starting off showing you what we're going to be making by the end of the video. So as you can see right here, if I turn this off, all the icons, you can see that we have our oil refinery system set up, and we have it to where the outputs are going into a storage tank area and then to chemical plants so that we can end up making sulfuric acid. I wanted to get a little bit further into this video, but this is about all we were able to get taken care of. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so starting off with this build, we are going to be clearing out this section over here. Drop my mic down a little bit. That's better. So yeah, clearing out this little area so that way we can have plenty of room for our build of our refineries. And really we're doing this once we get this set up, which I also need to get the, I don't have any research going right now, but I do need to, probably on the next episode, get it set up to where it has like the automatic creation of our science packs. And then we can use that to get in and build a bit more up. So right now I'm just trying to clear this area out, and I'll start getting our pumps and everything like that set up so that we can harvest the oil. And probably lighting also. But first, pump jack. Let's get the outputs all facing the same way. Do I have enough to make another one? No, I need steel and copper plates. Let's go ahead and grab that real quick. So, hope that you guys are doing fine and dandy and lovely today. Our system right here is doing pretty well, which is nice. And then copper plates. All right, one. I know we need one. I don't think we need more than one at this point in time. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and put some of these supplies down here. Come on, finish up. Oh shit, I didn't see that one right there. Go ahead and make another one while we're laying these down. Alright, and that one is almost done. Now these will need electricity, obviously, before we can move forward with them. But alright, small electric pole. Dang it, can't get around. Alright, now these have electricity. We're going to go for the large pole. We also are going to have a small pump. For that we need the electric engine unit, which for that we need cannot be crafted in hand. Gotcha. We have to have this set up with a 4-part assembler. We're just going to be bringing these pipes up to where we can have it close to our other processing place. All right. Alright, so our first step is done. We got it set up to where it's at least coming up to this point in time in here. Now we can do two things. One, we could put it to where there's a storage tank storing the oil immediately, or we can start going directly into our oil refinery and stuff like that. And I think what we're going to do is go directly into the oil refinery. Maybe we should put it closer. Three oil refineries ought to do. No, I'm out of pipes. I need my pipes. Alright, we will need to go ahead and make one of these systems. So let me get that done real quick. I'm going to pause the video, I'll be right back and make sure that I have all the stuff set up so I can get that built. Alright guys, and I do have the assembly machine set up right here. And first we need to make a just a regular engine, and then we can make the electric engine. So Let's go ahead and get our pots in here. How many of each do we need? I don't even know. I didn't even look. 2 pipes, 1 steel. Okay, 2 pipes. We'll go ahead and make 2 of these. Or a few of them at least. Alright, and then to make this next bit, we also need to have lubricant. So we need to get lubricant pumped into this system. Yay! Okay. And basically what we're going to end up doing is we're going to be putting the pump right here. And so that way we can get more oil coming through the system, like pulling it from a further distance. But let's go ahead and I have a few more storage tanks somewhere. We'll set it up first where we have a storage tank system. Not in there. That's all wood. Storage tank, where are you? Empty barrel. Need more iron plates. Okay. $10 to do. Alright, so with this system in place, what we're going to do is we're going to have it set up kind of similar to how we have the one up there. And it's basically going to just fill up the different tanks. And so we'll have a few different ones built out. And I think for this section, we'll keep them pretty close. But we'll do, because there's, what, 3 types of materials that can come off of there. So we'll do 1, 2, 3. We'll do a gap of 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, and then for right now, that'll be what we can put in there. Alright, and then this one is going to come off. All right, so those 3 outputs are going to this one right here. Let's get this out of the way. Alright, this can go away. This one and this one are going into this middle right here and coming down to there. And this one will go into there. And right now we're going to make just regular oil. And looky there, we have just regular petroleum gas coming in right here, light oil right there, and heavy oil right there. So that works out really nicely because that can be the start of our system. And we can see how much is in each one. They should be filling up pretty evenly. Do I have any walls? Ah, here they are. A few. Is this one working? Ah, that messed up right there. Okay. That's coming from this one. That's going to that one. That's going to this one. And this one. There we go. We had to pull that last bit of heavy oil out from this one over here for it to continue to process. So that is the system that we have set up for this part. So this is how we got this part set up right here. And I think it works out really well. We could move it a little bit closer, but I'm okay with it. Like, this seems like a pretty good spot for it right here. And then you can see that the petroleum fuel is filling up, the light oil is filling up, and the heavy oil is filling up. Now each of these should hold 500, I think, is what they hold. That's max health. Now it looks like it's going to be a lot more than that. Maybe 5,000. Not sure. We'll see that whenever it comes closer to the end of it. Now to build up the next section where we're actually refining the oil and everything like that. We do have somewhere right here. Boiler, lab, no. Assembling machine, nope, nope, nope. Where are you? I know there is a next step in this process. Chemical plant. That's what we need to build. So we need more steel plates. I could have swore I had a chemical plant though. So we're going to go ahead and grab this chemical plant. This chemical plant, basically, all it is another type of assembler. And so, I mean, it'll assemble with the best of them. I'm going to let these cook up, and I'll be right back. Alright, guys, and while that was cooking up, it actually showed that we had some damage being taken place over here on the left side of our map, which is a new area, and we're not used to having it over there. So I'm going to hop in my automobile and let's go over here and check this out. That's a whole lot of trees. This is probably gonna blow up here soon. Alright, looks like we're doing this on foot. As soon as we can break through this forest. Oh, you dirty biters. Alright, so that took care of those guys. Let's head back over to our vehicle, see if we can find it in the dark. Find our way through these trees. Oh, I hit something and destroyed my car. Dang it! Alright, not a big deal. We got, while we were doing that, taking care of that, we got our chemical plants made. Now we can probably do, I'm going to give some space in between them because I want to be able to put in more storage right here. So I actually figured that up. Let's see. One. I think that'll actually be good. Alright, and then chemical plant will do kind of a similar thing. Drop it right down the middle. One for that, two, and then we'll actually drop three down. Let's go with the small electric poles. Or medium. Alright, this we're gonna build. Oh. No more pipes. Back to Joan. No more parachute. See, so having it that way, we can make sure that the pipes don't cross into each other. Not that it's a terrible idea if they do, but just we can keep them on a single line going down. We are going to need more pipes, though. So while that's being made, let's see. This has 2 entrances. There we go. That should come down right there. Ooh, these are backwards. I'm sure some of you are probably saying that. Dream, they're backwards! Dream! Dream! And just typing it in chat. But we found it. It's all good. Alright, so now what can this make? So with this you can make sulfuric acid. Which looks like for that we'll actually need some water. How do we get the sulfur? Does it pull that automatically? We need 1 iron plate, 5 sulfur, and then 10 water. If I click it on here, flamethrower ammo, okay. Alright, no, we're going to make you to where you're making sulfuric acid. And for sulfuric acid, you need iron plates, water, and sulfur. For you, you can be making something else. So you need petroleum and water for sulfuric acid. Okay. Gonna be nothing yet. Piping. Really, do they have to be on specific sides? It looks like they do. All right, so water will come in here. petrol will come in here. Alright, so they do have to go on specific sites for the chemical refinery. So I guess knowing what that is should be kind of like a first priority. Now I should be able to pull off of here and put it up to a line, but what we can do with this is we can actually take this and run it to another chemical plant. We are going to put some space in between here, a little bit at least, and if we run this one to where it's going and making sulfuric acid. And the reason why we're looking at that is because for batteries you need sulfuric acid. So sulfuric acid is sulfur, iron plates, and water. So water, and then sulfur and iron plates being put in there. Okay. So if we change this up, and then chemical plant, you making sulfuric acid, water, long inserter, Alright, and then we need a pipe bringing down the iron plates. But we also need more iron plates because this is gone. And it also looks like we're going to need some more time to get this one figured out. So, that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for this time, guys. We've got a lot of process moved in, and we can see our system up here is starting to come along for our oil refinery system. We're going to have our liquid petrol right here, our light oil, and our heavy oils, and then we'll have our chemical plant set up through there. We're going to start setting up our sulfuric acid bit going through with the chemical plants so they can go and get refined. But that's going to have to wait until next time, and until then, I am DreamRiver23 reminding you to game happy, and I will see you all later. Bye, guys!